I'm sorry. Hello, boys and girls. It's good to have you here today. I'm glad that you are back to see us again. I hope you've had a good week. It's been kind of cold and kind of warm, so it's been an interesting week. But we're glad you're here, and I hope you enjoyed the parable that we had last week, and we're going to do another one today. Our parable today is the parable of the lost sheep. Now, Jesus found that when he talked to the people in parables and told them stories like this, it made it easier for them to understand what it was he wanted from the people. So this is the parable of the lost sheep. Now, a shepherd is what we're talking about, a shepherd and the sheep. Shepherd takes care of the sheep. He takes them out around the different grassy places so they can eat when they're hungry, and then when they have eaten that, then he can move them to different places. So the shepherd is kept very busy, and he loves his sheep, so he wants to make sure they're well taken care of. So this is the story that Jesus told them. He said, "Suppose one of you had 100 sheep and loses one of them. Won't he leave the 99 in the open country? Won't he go and look for the one lost sheep until he finds it? When he finds it, he will joyfully put it on his shoulders and go home. Then he will call his friends and neighbors together, and he will say, 'Be joyful with me. I have found my lost sheep.' I tell you, it will be the same in heaven. There will be great joy when one sinner turns away from sin. Yes, there will be more joy than for the 99 godly people who did not need to turn away from their sins." And that was the story he was telling them, that he wants us to look to him and to know that he is there for us. He loves us, and he wants us to come to him, to take him into our hearts. Now there's another parable that he told them that was a little bit like this, and it is the parable of the lost coin. And here I have 9 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm supposed to have 10. Where is that other coin? Suppose a woman had 10 silver coins and she loses one of them. Won't she light a lamp and sweep the house? Won't she search carefully until she finds that coin? And when she finds it, she will call her friends and neighbors together. She will say, "Be joyful with me. I have found my lost coin." I tell you, the same is in heaven. Oh, there's the lost coin. It is the same in heaven. There is joy in heaven over one sinner who turns away from sin. Joy in us taking Jesus into our hearts is what he wanted us to learn from these. Even though it was just one person, he wanted them to leave their sinful past behind and join him. So we have the lost sheep, we have the lost coin. And each one of them, when they were found, Their owner was so full of joy.
A shepherd leads his animals to areas with good food. He keeps a watchful eye for poisonous plants and dangerous predators. In this parable, the sheep wanders away from the shepherd and the rest of the flock. Because every sheep is important to the shepherd, this lost sheep needs to be found, otherwise, it may be permanently lost or attacked by hungry predators. It is risky to be a lost sheep. Knowing the rest of the flock of sheep is safe, the shepherd looks for the lost sheep. After looking and looking, the shepherd finds the sheep and brings it home. In this parable, Jesus is the shepherd and the lost sheep is a sinner who has strayed from their faith. Jesus desires to bring back all sinners to him. This parable teaches that when a sinner turns to Jesus, heaven throws a party. Just like the second parable Ethel read, the woman who lost a coin lights a lamp, sweeps the house, and looks carefully until the coin turns up. When she finds the coin, the woman calls her friends together to celebrate the discovery of the lost coin.
Boys and girls, that's our lesson for this week. We hope you have enjoyed it. And remember, we are all precious in His sight. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.